Y'all, this video is going to be short, sweet, and to the point. Whatever energy that you just recently tapped into, the godly energy, the unbothered energy, the energy of giving it all to Christ because he's got it, that energy has got these people fighting mad. I'm talking about fighting mad to where they're punching the air because they know not to touch you. They know not to touch God's anointed, but it's got them punching the air. It's got them confused. It's got them wondering like what's going on because you used to be so bothered. I used to care. I used to care about your validation. I used to care about what you thought about me, right? I used to care about if I hurt your feelings, even though I was neglecting my own, right? I used to care about if you validated what I wore for that day, right? I used to care about how you felt about my career path, my career choice. I used to care about you speaking to me when I walk in. I used to care about you saying good morning, right? But now we've tapped into that energy where we know what's for us is for us, okay? Guys, what's for you is for you. What God has in store for you, let no man can take from you, okay? If God is for us, who can be against us, right? So there's so many times where we think we're missing out on something, whether it's a partner, whether it's a friendship, whether it's any kind of relationship, whether it's a job opportunity, we feel that we missed out. We feel that like there's nothing in the cards for us, that God forgot about us. And that's the furthest from the truth, okay? God is remembering. God has remembered you. God has already everything. God has everything set in stone. He knows what your life is, what it's going to be, okay? And so these people that are no longer a part of your life and that you stopped giving that validation to and giving unwarranted attention to, now they're pissed. I'm talking about they're so pissed, you guys. They're ready to fight. They're ready to fight you. They're ready to speak ill will. They're ready to go to the people that you do still speak to and say rude and ruthless things, right? Even if they hear something around your name, they'll get pissed, right? Say if it's your best friend. If they hear your best friend's name, they don't hear that. They just hear your name. Say if they hear your mother's name, they don't hear your mother's name, they hear you because they're so focused on you. And that may also be why sometimes you find yourself thinking about them because they're trying to tether themselves to you. They're trying to tap into your energy and everything you've got going on to stop you from progression. That's the enemy's tactic because they're just letting the enemy use them. So I don't know how to help them at this point. Just ask for God to give them mercy. And I keep changing arms because I don't have my tripod and my arms are getting tired. So these individuals, they're pissed, guys, right? And so anytime they even hear an inkling, if they hear anything about a job you used to work at, say you mention, I don't know, if you used to work at Ross or something, you mention Ross in their head, the other person they're talking to is just thinking about the store, but they're thinking about you. They cannot get over you and they're pissed and they're mad and they're taking it out on everyone who will hear about it, okay? And they're talking crap about you to anyone who will hear about it, okay? So just know, once you start thinking about these people, you're like, why am I thinking about them so strong? Because they're trying to tether themselves to you. Rebuke it and move on. Rebuke their energy, rebuke their spirit, rebuke their nasty words and move on. Right? When you hear of these things these people say, just laugh it off because honestly, they want these, believe it or not, they want these things to get back to you so that some way, somehow you can feel low, right? We don't even want to hear it. We rebuke it, okay? If anyone's coming to you, you know, and saying, oh, they're saying these things, I don't want to hear it because I genuinely don't care, right? So when you do hear that they're saying these things, like I said, rebuke it and move on. Okay, because they just want your attention. That's all they want is your attention. They want your attention, they want your light, they want your love because you give it so effortlessly and you give it without expecting any gain. And they're not those type of individuals. When they give something, you better say thank you and I better get something coming soon after that, right? We don't think like that because we come from the Most High, right? So yeah, guys, that's just a super quick message. They're pissed, they're fighting, they want to fight you, stay away from them, but because they know they can't touch you, right? But reconciliation is not even an option at this point. They have gone too far, they've said too much, And guys, keep your discernment up and your spirits high, because that's what they want. When they say these things and they do these things, they want a reaction out of you. They don't care. As long as they have some piece of your life, even if they can be your enemy, hey, just let me have some little piece. Even if you hate me. But we don't hate, we love. And we don't have time for that low energy, low vibrational stuff over here. So we're just gonna rebuke you, pray that God has mercy on your soul, and move on. Because like I said, these people mean nothing good for us, right? So, you know, keep hope, like literally keep hope alive, because you're gonna keep calm and sparkle, because you stay calm while they're over there going nuts. Let them go nuts. Let the enemy work through them. The enemy is literally the author of lies, the author of confusion, of disgust, and all the bad things, right? So we're gonna let them live in their enemy energy. As many times as they mention God and say, God this, God that, which God are you serving? Because you are not showing me. Because by the way you're acting, it's not the God. We don't serve the same God, right? So we're just gonna let them do their big one. Do your big one. You can talk as much junk as you want about me. Let's keep them out of our mouths. They're not worth it. They're literally not worth it. Okay? They're over there with an attitude because you don't want to talk to them, because you took your energy back. You took your light back because they tried to steal it. And now they're pissed and they're calling you all these kinds of names. And give it to God, y'all. Vengeance is the Lord's. You run your mouth so much until God comes in. Let God come in. Let God step in, because he's got it. He already knows what to do with it. He know what to do with it. Give it to the Lord. He know what to do with it. Give it to the Lord. Yes, I just made a song. Because he knows what to do with it. He knows what to do with it. We don't. All we know how to do is cry, stress out, probably get angry, want to fight back. Like Walk Heavy says, I'm not about to tongue wrestle with you, and I'm not about to physically wrestle with you. Okay? Because listen, God's so good. He gave us the strength of David. So if that was the plan, if God wanted that to happen, whew, right? But we don't even do that. We're not fighting with our hands. We're not fighting with our words. We're going to fight with our prayers. We're going to let God do his big one. He has the last say so, not us. We're not God. He's within us, but we are not him. So we cannot do his job. All we can do is when we get overwhelmed, go to him. God, it's getting to be a little too much. If you guys know PJ Morton, it's a song called A Little Too Heavy. It feels like it's getting a little too heavy, 'cause everything is raining down on me. Very good song. Can I get somebody to help me? Oh, na 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 na. Very good song. Y'all should listen to it. But anyway, so, you know, when it starts to get a little too heavy, we know who to call. 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 Call on the Lord. Call on the Lord. Call on the Lord. Okay? That's what we're going to do, period. So let them continue to fight with themselves and fight with whatever spirits they have going on, because that's all they're doing. We're going to rebuke them, ask God to have mercy on their souls, and give it to him. Okay? Because it's a little too heavy for us. We can't take it. But I just want y'all to know they're pissed. They're pissed. And they're pissed. And we don't care. Okay? All right. So y'all remember to keep God first, and that you are the CEO of your life. Hire, fire, and promote accordingly. And y'all stay tuned for more. Bye.